Lee Maracle, and this is a reading I'm doing for blackcoffeepoet.com. And I'm reading from El Salvador Venezuela. And I have to say the first two stanzas are a quote from a speaker that I heard at La Cana in Vancouver in the late 70s. And I realized it was a quote. So it's in quotes. Our struggle like a tree grows from roots nourished by the rich earth of El Salvador, our beloved homeland. One root es indígenas, the experience of our ancestors, the other el revolución, the lessons of our struggle. Señor America, you are blind. You do not see our ancestors, our grandmothers' copper gold faces and waist-length black hair. You do not see our grandfathers dancing to their ancient flutes, or greeting the cold autumn dawn to harvest corn, the seed of life. Señor America, you are deaf. You do not hear the cries of the working sons of Spain, impoverished and overworked by you. If you were not blind, Señor, you could see that in El Salvador, the dual roots of our history has become a single tree of unity. You do not see our mujeres, the trunk of our sacred tree, the mothers and wives of those who died in 1932. These brave-hearted women who wept, dried their eyes, then sang sweet songs of lament that spoke of our fighters' courage. Señor America, you are bloated, waxed fat by our humble defeat, stupefied by your success, damned by your arrogance. It is we who hear the voices of our ancestors, educating us to our mistakes, ensuring your demise. From the heartbeat of ancient drums and the musing of Spanish guitars comes one song, revolution until victory. Los hombres y los campesinos, mujeres, indígenas y los pobres, hijos de los conquistadores, have all joined hands, Señor. And we will hammer at the chains of imperialism until you have learned your lesson well. Patria muerte, venceremos. Sorry about the Spanish. I'm now going to read a blessing song. This is a story about my daughter coming to visit me when I lived in Bellingham for 3 short years. And we went to see the whales. As the boat chugs away from the dock, the salt sea air surrounds us. It invades the very pores of our skin. The sun dances across the ocean's breast. Puget Sound, home of the giant octopus, resting place for the killer whale on its migration to California, is the garden of generations of Salish people. We are witnesses who have journeyed from the sky world through this place of continuous transformation, this place of physical engagement of the sea. Mountains rise sharp, snow-capped, and deep green. They circle the sound, cradling this bowl of ocean that is very nearly landlocked. The depths of the sound comfort the whales. An abundance of sockeye and spring salmon attracts them here. 2 of the longest and most powerful rivers on this continent drain into this sound. We've come to watch the whales, my granddaughter, my daughter, and myself. My daughter stands more erect than I've seen her stand for a long time. A smile etched on her face as she looks out toward the sea. She rocks gently back and forth while her daughter darts about, taking pictures with her small camera, a gift from her aunt. Tanya turns to look at me. The richness of her joy is contagious. We laugh out loud. We're where we're always meant to be, on a small boat, plying the ocean waters off the west coast of BC and Washington State. It strikes me as odd we have opted to take a holiday that is so modern and tourist-like, and yet we feel so old and so Salish for having done so. She slips her thin arm into mine, looks across at me, eyes brimming with tears of joy. We stay like that, rocking back and forth as though readying ourselves for song. The sun keeps climbing the skyline, nipping at our skin. The cool winds calm the air, and as the sun reaches her noon zenith, my skin is browning under her glare, but it's not an unbearable heat. The other tourists scamper under the protection of the ship's canopy. They're white, and so burn red under the brightness. Under the canopy, they engage one another in conversation about the beauty of the mountains, their awesome strength, but my girls and I quietly watch and wait. The water slaps at the boat. The waves deepen as we come closer to the congregation. The boat rocks with a growing will. We look at one another and chuckle. Our grip on one another's arm tightens. On the horizon we see them, a superpod of resident killer whales. The water amplifies their voices. There must be 100 or more. The rocking of the boat intensifies. The waves caused by the gamboling and diving whales lick at the sides and threaten to douse the boat. The captain tells us the water's going to get rough if we try to get closer. There are so many of them. What's your pleasure, he asks. How much closer can we get without capsizing, someone asks. Let's see, he says. You may want to come inside, he hollers at us. Not a chance, we answer back at the same time and laugh. My granddaughter stands behind us as though we could actually protect her. A small pod breaks away from the larger gathering and meanders toward the boat. The captain slows the boat down. The noisy tourists are now quiet. They lean toward the door of the cabin, clutching one another in silence. We stand pressed up against one another. The biggest of the whales swims within 6 feet of the boat, stands straight up and murmurs at us. The captain is stunned. This has never happened before. He's never come this close to the boat. The songs of my people have come from this whale. I feel a song being pulled from some place deep inside. I hesitate. We don't sing in front of white people, but the killer whale seems to demand nothing less. The song emerges from my daughter and me as we stand there before this mammoth. Both of us sing the oldest Salish song we know. The very moment the song ends, the whale slaps the water. The spray douses us, and we break into that relieving sort of laughter that sloughs off the agony of urban tension. He turns to join the superpod. His ladies follow him. We remain quiet and stand there, arms still locked together. My granddaughter tells us that she has a picture of the big whale when he came up close to the boat. Her eyes sparkle with excitement. The people on board the boat are excited about what happened and curious about the song. It's just a song, we tell them. Neither of us is prepared to break the spell that this moment has created for us. This whale managed to close all the spaces between us. The song forced from us by the whale reminds us that our lineage stretches back forever. It isn't the song that matters, though. What matters is the closing of the gap between us, the creation of oneness between 3 generations of Coast Salish women doing what every generation before us has done, standing in the middle of the sea, singing to the whales. Thank you.